Hi, welcome to In the DAW. I am Kevin Ochoa, and today I'm going to teach you how to make some hardstyle leads for your breaks and how to give some hip hop spice to that break. Let's take a listen to the track. It's basically a break with some hip hop drums and rhythms at the bottom. So let's get into the Serum patch. Basically what this is, it's a supersaw patch. For those of you who don't know what a supersaw is, it's basically a copy of one saw multiple times, but at different pitch or at different starting points. So you get this phasey and big noise. However, for this instance, I don't want to detune it too much, because then you start to get screechy noises like in raw style and whatnot. And this is a break, and I don't want to have that. Oscillator B is actually 2 octaves below, and it has less unisono and less detune, because I want to make sure that my stereo image is not as wide as it would be in the top end as it is in the low end. So I just want to make sure that the bass is nice and tight. And I also add a sub, again, to make sure that everything is nice and tight. I have a filter, and I'm modulating it with the LFO1. I also have some noise running through it first. But again, I don't want too much of that. Going back to the LFO, so basically have it modulating the filter cutoff, and then I have it going and modulating the pitch of the entire synth. And what I wanted to do is make it pitch up and then pitch back down at the end of the bar. So it goes up initially and then comes back down. And you can also add some other vibrato stuff if you put a sine wave in, increase the pitch. And you could actually make screeches like that too. But that's not what we're trying to go for today. I'm going to press Control and left click. And I'm going to go on to the kick drum. So basically this is a hardstyle kick that's been filtered on the top. What I did was I put a pretty low filter. Basically what I did was I put an envelope on it, and then I made sure that it was timed to the track. So that at the beginning of every bar, we have the filter comes down. And that just lets some of the attack of the kick in. And then I add snares to give it that hip hop feel. And in the second part of this, I actually started pitching the kicks up just to increase the progression of the track and so on. And then I start adding some other little effects and the hi-hats just to give it that vibe. And also what I did to the hi-hats was pitching. So if you listen to them, the hi-hat number 2 is actually different from the first hi-hat. Just to give it some variation, and again, just to give it that hip-hop feel, because a lot of hip-hop producers do that. And the effects, they sound like this together. Basically, this one's a downlifter. This is a reverse clap with reverb, and this is a crash to give it that classic hardstyle feel. And at the end, I have this little effect that I created with Citrus, which is actually quite easy to make. It's just a saw that's been slowly turned into a square. And then I just put a pitch envelope on it, and I have this at 36,000 cents. And then I have some claps over here. And the cool thing about these claps is that I made them with my Korg ER1 and with Citrus. I could probably do a tutorial on Citrus and how to do them. But basically, every hit is different. And that's why each one of these sounds actually like it's a different clap, because they are different claps. Yeah, so basically that's how things work with the sounds themselves, with the actual instruments. And with the reverbs and the delays, I just use large ones, medium ones, and mix them together. And let's take a listen to without any of those effects. So it still sounds good, but it's missing that vibe that hardstyle tracks have and many electronic dance songs have, because there's quite a bit of reverb going on, and that's creating ambience. And with that, I leave you guys. Have a great day. I hope this helped you guys, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to leave down below my link to my channel, and I'll have this tutorial, but in Spanish. All right. See you guys next time.